Hello and welcome to the next training model of the project Did Value. Today we are talking about pedagogical skills. What are pedagogical skills? What are the main competences of pedagogical skills? And what do you need to know about pedagogical skills? We are going to use the learning framework of digital education at school in Europe by Eurydice report, an European Commission framework that is going to help us to understand better pedagogical skills. So pedagogical skills are a set of competences that are needed for the 21st century that we are living today. These skills are important to everyone else that needs a better job, a better social life, to promote social inclusion, and many other competences that are needed in nowadays society. So, moving on, what are the main findings on pedagogical skills? There are 8 main findings. The first one, digital competence in school curricula. It is important that nowadays schools have a more strong and robust curriculum. Competence areas and related learning outcomes. Development of teacher-specific digital competence, a very important skill for teachers and educators to have specifically when working with target groups with disabilities. Support measures for the continued development of learning outcomes, assessment of digital competences specifically related to pedagogical skills, guidance on the assessment of digital competences, use of digital technologies, specifically supportive and inclusive technologies on pedagogical contexts, and finally, digital education strategies. Different strategies for different people, for different students or trainees that specifically are finding on disabilities. Lastly, we are going to talk about the 8 essential competences on pedagogical skills. What are these skills and competences that trainers, educators, teachers, students, and other trainees need, specifically young students with disabilities? So, about these 8 competences, we're talking about evaluating data, know what data and how to work with data, specifically in a secure way. Digital collaboration, one of the main competences and skills on pedagogical and collaboration, it's digital cooperation. Digital identity management, know how you can be working with digital content and digital tools in a pedagogical way. Digital content development, learn how to develop content in a pedagogical way, which methodologies are more adequate for your needs. Programming and coding, one of the most important skills to have in the 21st century. Basic coding skills are needed in any job and specifically help you to be more inclusive in a job market. Protecting personal data, one of the big issues that we still find in nowadays society and needs to be addressed. And finally, 3 skills that are also needed: protecting personal data and privacy, protecting health and well-being, especially our mental health, and finally, identifying digital competence gaps. Understand which gaps are more important to address and in which scenarios they need to be solved for a more inclusive society in pedagogical contexts. So, stay tuned, and we hope that you learn a lot on this training module about pedagogical skills and essentially have fun. Thank you very much.